Welcome to Kismet Connect. For 16 years, Sajit Kesavan has conducted deep-spectrum occult research to map the hidden patterns governing our lives. Every person here navigates a world that often feels entirely unfair. We see good people struggle while others flourish without apparent merit, leaving us to wonder how our joys and sorrows are actually allocated. This apparent randomness points toward a hidden accounting system, a mechanism ancient traditions have identified as karma. To understand this system, we have to look past the modern shorthand. Karma isn't a synonym for fate, nor is it a matter of bad luck or destiny. In its literal Sanskrit form, karma means action, but the scope is broader than physical labor. It encompasses every voluntary thought and fleeting emotion you experience. The Bhagavad Gita describes a universe where every choice generates a distinct energetic signature. Nothing is lost. Every impulse is recorded. The weight of karma isn't found in the external task, but in the psychological impression it leaves behind, the invisible resonance that remains on the mind after the deed is done. This data maps the 3 stages of karmic flow. First is Sanchita Karma, the total accumulated storehouse of every action you've ever taken, held like a vault of unplanted seeds. Prarabdha Karma represents the specific portion of that vault that has sprouted in this lifetime. These are the events already in motion. Like an arrow that has left the bow, their trajectory is fixed. Finally, there is Agami Karma. These are the choices you make in this very moment. These new actions drop back into the storehouse, defining the terrain of your future lives. At any given second, your experience is a dual process. You are eating the fruit of your past, while simultaneously planting the garden of your future. We generally sort these actions by their immediate impact. Negative actions create suffering, while positive ones bring comfort and joy. But from a cosmic perspective, both are binding forces. Both keep the individual anchored to the cycle of cause and effect. Think of it as a set of restraints. Bad karma is a chain made of iron. Good karma is a chain made of gold. Regardless of the metal used, the result is the same. The spirit remains tethered. True liberation requires moving beyond both. This brings us to a major point of tension. If our past is already vaulted, is our future pre-written? Not at all. Past karma is like the rain. It is an environmental fact you cannot change. Your free will is the umbrella. You cannot stop the storm, but you are entirely free to choose how you move through it. While you inhabit a landscape your past has built, your current responses belong entirely to you. You are the active director of the scene happening right now. You can shift the quality of your daily actions by practicing selfless deed, performing a task without calculating what you will get in return. This creates a state of detachment. Because there is no mental hook waiting for a reward, the action doesn't bind your spirit to a future outcome. To clear negative karma, tradition advises a radical form of acceptance. When hardship arrives, viewing it as the settlement of an old debt allows that energy to complete its cycle and fade. If you meet that same hardship with resentment or rage, you provide the energy necessary to plant a brand new seed of suffering. By simply observing a crisis rather than becoming entangled in it, you deny the event the power to restart the karmic loop. But how does one navigate a web this vast and complicated? Imagine your accumulated impressions as incredibly dense, heavy jewelry. The chains are so tightly knotted and tangled across your chest, no matter how much you struggle, you cannot find the ends to unwrap them. This is the role of a true guru or divine grace. A master looks at that tangled mass and sees what you cannot. The single master pin that holds the entire weight together. When the time is right, that pin is pulled. In a single moment, the entire structure of the past shatters and falls away, leaving the individual standing in total freedom. To explore more of the occult frameworks and spiritual laws that define the human experience, subscribe to Kismet Connect. Karma isn't a final sentence. It is a dynamic script, and today you are the one holding the pen.